If you're like most people, you at some point throughout the day have to struggle with, do you actually tell a person the truth, or do you enable them and allow them to think that they're as good as they imagine themselves to be? Sometimes it's fine. We just let it pass and we give a person a helping hand, even though it might be something that they can perfectly do themselves, given the effort. But when somebody has narcissistic defenses, when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's a little more challenging because it's almost like you feel it inside yourself that you have to brace for their reaction if you say no, or if you remind them again that they need to do something. Or another example is when they haven't done something correctly. So enabling crosses a lot of different relationships. You see it happening at work where leaders enable their employees. You see it with parents and children, and you see it in personal relationships, either with friends or with a significant other. What you may not know if you're a chronic enabler is that you yourself are acting from your own covert narcissistic defenses. Now, it may look great that you're doing it and you get a lot of accolades for accommodating and being ever so helpful and just really ignoring or rationalizing the bad behavior of others. But at some point, you have to recognize that you're doing this for yourself because you don't want to be uncomfortable, or you're afraid of what it means to the relationship and what you might have to do. You might actually have to confront the reality that the person you're in the relationship with isn't who you thought they were, and they don't have the capacity to be reciprocal in that relationship. So when we choose to let others off the hook, that we easily forgive transgressions over and over again, these patterns keep repeating themselves. And you might think to yourself, well, I'll just do it one more time and I know they'll change, but they never do. Why? Because you're teaching them that it's okay and you will always forgive them and you'll always pick up the pieces. So think of it like this, that enablers actively participate in supporting narcissistic and inappropriate behaviors in other people. We are not victims of others, that we have a choice and that we can just as actively say, this is unacceptable, and if you do it again, there will be a consequence, than just going along to get along. It does, however, make the person who is the enabler, and if you can resonate with this, that you're the one who is competent, that you feel yourself to be strong. So this is where you know there's something in it for you to continue to enable others. Rationalizing away bad behavior, justifying, ignoring, falling on the sword, apologizing when you didn't do anything, compensating and fostering dependence, and deceiving ourselves. These are all ways that we enable others and support others' continued bad behavior. So you want to stop it? You have to stop yourself. It's not about the other person. This is very clearly about you. Your desire to play it safe by enabling and not confronting what we're calling, for the purpose of this session, bad behavior. So you have to give up that behavior. You have to make a clear distinction in the relationship about what is your responsibility, that you have to take responsibility for you, and the other person has to take responsibility for themselves. So set those boundaries, hold others accountable, brace yourself for their reaction, but stay firm and steady, because if you move, they will take license with you. So work at it. This is a process of becoming increasingly conscious of your enabling tendencies, empowering past them. And so until next time, bye for now.